Grandpa,
Damn, damn. R.I.P. to Grandpa.
He's dead.
Though.
Yeah.
R.I.P. to Grandpa. Though.
R.I.P. my dog, bro.
Am I the asshole for not letting my coworker interrupt me anymore? Am I the asshole for spoiling a family trip because I'm unwilling to sleep on a blow-up mattress for 2 weeks? This is Jury of Your Peers, and this is Eric Bello.
I'm fitting to murder this driver.
It's Darrien.
This is Paddy.
Let's do it.
Damn, you put the whole government on that bitch.
Yeah, you said full government name.
Do you want to try again? Do you want to go again?
I don't mind. People are gonna know my name. There's no way around it.
Okay.
Full government, man. That's crazy.
Listen, I've already been on TV. You know, I'm just normal like you guys.
Actually, they cut you out.
I was gonna say, were you
Shut
on
up.
TV or was
Shut
I?
up. No. How are we feeling this week, fellas?
Good. Tired, as always.
You know,
True.
feeling fantastic. Summer's around the corner. We're about to start
Sure.
golfing again. I'm about to start day drinking again.
Not to put a date on this, but
Never
the
stopped.
Masters is next weekend. We have Augusta National coming up next weekend. A favorite time of the year for myself.
I'm excited. You know, it's dog days, or not dog days because that would be summer, but the dreaded days of winter feel like they might finally be over. Get a little bit of sun again. You know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling generous with today's episode. You know, I might not deem people assholes today. I might give them benefit of the doubt.
I'm going full demon everybody asshole. Everybody's an asshole today to me.
Everybody's
Okay.
asshole.
Everybody's an asshole. I'm about to eat them up.
I'll eat it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know we spoke about it briefly in the last episode, but the three of us, big golfers, play golf all the time together. Getting excited for Augusta next weekend. The season's starting to turn. We're finally getting some good weather in our current location. I don't know if we're disclosing that to the public.
Hell no.
But
We
Calabasas,
met
California.
that's true.
on a fishing trip in San Diego.
It's true.
And, we just hit it off. I don't know how it happened.
It was weird. I sat on Darrien's fishing rod, and ever since then, we've been very close friends.
I saw it happen. I was like, those are a couple of guys that I wanted to hang out with.
Yeah, you remember I lifted that tuna out of the water on the boat, and it literally flew out, slapped Bello in his face, and then just went right into the cooler?
Yeah, and then
That
the
was
tuna.
actually crazy.
The tuna then also got caught, yes.
Oh, boy. Yeah, that knife throwing class was crazy after. That was crazy.
I know.
All right,
It
let's
was
get
really
into
fun
it,
when-
Bello. What you got for us today?
You know what? Thank God you cut me off because I was about to say something really stupid. So this is perfect.
Which is why we cut you off all the time.
Great segue into the first story. If you haven't seen episode 1, this is Jury of Your Peers. This is where we read stories from the Am I the Asshole subreddit, and we, the three of us, pass our judgment. I do have the hammer and gavel here as a presiding judge. We will make decisions on these people, and they will be thrown off a cliff if they are found guilty. So, just putting it out there.
We're going back-to-back murder. I thought that was an episode 1 thing, but here we go.
Oh, no.
murder.
Murder is...
Well,
Different theme
Is it
of
murder
murder
if they're
this time.
criminals? Is it murder if they're criminals? Like, when we
Only if
say
they're
they're
deemed
assholes,
criminals. Only if
they
they're deemed.
are- You're right.
That's true.
Right now, they are not the
It's
asshole.
not
We have to
murder
choose.
if they're not human. The Art of War.
Oh.
Sun Tzu.
I think you're going down a dangerous, dangerous road right there.
Yeah. His views do not represent that of the podcast. Please don't sue us. No hate crimes over here.
No, God, no.
A couple.
Oh. Am I the asshole for not letting my coworker interrupt me anymore? I've been at my job for 3 years now, and in personal and professional conversation, my coworker continually interrupts me. Not just me, it's everyone. Usually, someone will start to speak, and after about 2 seconds, he will interrupt. Not always about the same subject, but sometimes he will just spark into a completely different topic. There's professional conversations that have to happen, and we literally sit next to each other. Always thought that just how his brain works, or he's got a different communication style. Before I continue,
Yeah,
initial thoughts.
okay.
I already hate this guy.
I already hate this guy. I hate being interrupted.
Yeah.
Especially at work when if I feel
a
like
job?
I'm the one leading a conversation and I'm the one that knows what's going on in the conversation, and somebody who doesn't know what's going on interrupts me, I'm gonna crash out.
Listen, silence data-driven decision maker.
Yep.
The vibes guy is talking.
Yep.
Yeah. Dude, the vibe guys are always the ones who are jumping in, too, and saying some dumb shit. Hey, guys, what did you do last weekend? Dude, Bob, shut the fuck up, man. Nobody cares. Like, please stop talking. And everybody's always way too nice to them, too. I'm already on the person telling the story side. Unless they do something, unless they go off the rails, which...
I was gonna say, unless they
knows?
crash fully out, I think, Darren, this
Yeah.
might be the first one we might agree on.
Yeah.
True
And
story
Bello's
of
got to
alignment.
defend it.
No,
And then we can go against the judge. You get vetoed,
because
motherfucker.
I'm never wrong. I speak infallibly, like the Pope. I will say this is definitely one of those scenarios where we bring up data-driven decision makers. I don't know what the fuck I just said. And the
all good.
vibes guy. You already know. The vibes guy's always like, you're like, oh, I've got data. I've got forecasts. I look at all this that I've pulled from before. And that someone goes, I don't know, that number feels really low. Fuck
yeah,
the
you
vibes
can't really
guy.
argue
Like, do you
with
want to
the vibes
elaborate
guy.
on that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
you can't really argue with the vibes guy because you can't prove vibes wrong. They're like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling it. I'm like, fuck your feelings, dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck
To
is
be
going
fair,
on here?
I feel like I fall into a vibes guy category in my personal life. I am
Yes.
big on
Yeah.
the vibes.
Patty,
I
you just said you hated this. I don't know, man. It sounds kind of sick right now.
listen.
mean-
I was just going off
Being the
vibes.
vibes guy, you can't fight that.
I think in a professional setting, the vibes guy is a bad thing. You need a vibes guy in the group, personally.
Oh, yeah, personally, but professionally, asswipe. Dickhead.
Once
That's
again,
fair.
looking for an Asian to join the group. Apparently, again,
Way to plug it in.
it does not have to be Asian. Maybe
Are you
you're
saying-
1/10 Asian.
Are you saying all Asians are data-driven decision makers?
No, I'm saying that we
No?
just need
Question mark?
another guy. Vibes.
Or girl?
Italian Guido.
Okay.
If your
Oh,
name
God.
is Guido, please reach out to juryofyourpeersped@gmail. We want you to come on the podcast. Do you have a grandma that makes pasta for the
You want him to
neighborhood
what
in New
on the
York?
podcast?
You heard me.
Oh. Yeah. No, I don't think anybody here likes the vibes guy very much, professionally speaking.
Nah.
Personally, we have our resident vibes guy here.
It's
I
a
wish I was the
necessity,
vibes guy.
personally. It is a hindrance in the workplace.
Yeah.
Yes, agreed.
And this is one of my a good story because it's short, but I do have a comment that is also a banger. So I'll finish the second half of the story now because there's only 2 paragraphs.
Which
Recent-
one of us is the vibes guy?
I'll fuck myself. That's cool.
It's
Your turn.
definitely me.
Yeah. Because we're coworkers now, right? Technically.
Technically
So, like,
at the clown show, but
That's
Yeah.
true.
I mean,
If you-
in this podcast, we're now technically coworkers because we're about to start getting paid, baby. Patreon going up day 1.
No, we're
You gotta
not.
pay for this shit.
said
We're
the
not doing
paywall's going up right
anything.
away. You said,
Yeah,
hey,
this
you
shit's
don't know this
exclusive.
podcast? Pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta set the standard, bro.
We're gonna have to make a PO box. We're gonna have to ask people to send us some shit. But we'll get to that later on.
Panties.
Okay.
And it's cut. And it's cut.
Get us going again.
Recently, I started just literally talking louder and not stopping when he interrupts. This will usually lead to both of us talking for 1 to 2 seconds. Sometimes he will stop or slow down, and sometimes he just keeps going, almost ignoring what I'm saying. I feel crazy, and I feel like everyone at work notices. I asked him to stop interrupting me, but when I brought this up to a friend, they said, that's an asshole move. Am I the asshole? By the way, this is from
That friend's a
Dear...
pussy, dude.
This is from
That
Reddit
friend is
user
a
dearman
pussy.
_crybaby.
He is a crybaby. He's a
Yeah, let's break
crybaby.
down the name.
I respect the move. I respect being like, I'm just gonna keep talking. Now, directly confronting him and being like, stop interrupting me. That I don't know about.
I feel like you gotta just keep going, because like otherwise it's only gonna get worse. And apparently they hang out outside of work too. And it's like, A, why if you don't like this guy?
Well,
But
I wouldn't say that.
well, I mean, I wouldn't like a
Maybe
person
they
who
talk
constantly cut
outside of a.
everybody off.
I mean, they might talk out of a professional setting, so they're at work, but then just talking about personal things. I wouldn't assume they hang out outside of work, as it seems this person does not like them.
Yeah, me personally, I couldn't imagine being in a meeting and somebody cut me off, and I'd have to stand on business.
I will say, I get cut off in meetings.
I'm slapping him. I'm slapping him right then and there.
I get cut off in meetings quite a bit, and it aggravates
You
me.
have a job?
Yeah, at the clown show.
Oh, that's true. It's really annoying when the clown's trying to perform, and then like the lion with the like fire rings is like interrupting you all the time.
That's how I lost my foot.
Wow.
Like getting interrupted.
All right, LeVar.
Too soon. LeVar could still win one-on-one. I'm taking him
Over MJ? Okay.
over MJ. Never lost.
The GOAT.
No, but
I feel like this is a little bit aggressive, but well, you know what? I'll let you guys give your take, and then I'll give my favorite comment that I found under this story.
let's hear the comment.
right.
I feel pretty good
Yeah.
about where I'm at.
I need some more
want to see if the
context.
comment's going to
Okay.
sway me here.
Oh, this is
I'm
not
going to
context.
defect if this comment is good.
It was not context. It's just funny. This person under them says, "You're not being direct enough." When he interrupts you, look at him and say, "Please stop interrupting me. I hate when you do that." In the middle of a meeting. And I said,
Honestly,
that's
you should.
fucking fantastic.
Honestly, yeah,
You
do it.
definitely should do that. Yeah.
Honestly,
I mean,
do
because
it.
like I feel like that's a shock to the system. Like you're like, oh fuck.
Sometimes you need a drastic move to make shit happen.
Yeah. You got to really make a splash. All right. I guess I'm defecting. Look, okay. People talk at the same time sometimes. We're doing it right now. Sometimes somebody talks for a little bit too long. They don't know when to stop. They don't take breaths. You're like, damn, are you cycle breathing right now? Because you've literally been talking for 20 minutes straight and nobody cares about what you're talking about. What if this person is just spewing nonsense all the time? What if he's like, oh man, yeah, the business is like about to go up through the roof, man. You ever heard about Dogecoin? What about those fucking monkeys that people are buying on the blockchain right now? And I'm like, oh my God, can we change the subject? Now I got to talk over you because you never stop. Maybe this person is the asshole. That's why they went to their friend and their friend was like, wow, okay, jerk. Because nobody wants to hear them talk. They think they're the main character, but really they're like a throwaway. They're like, oh my God, can this motherfucker shut up? And now he's yelling over somebody else that everybody else is actually rallying behind. What if that's the case? Maybe this person is just a narcissist, likes to hear themselves talk. Nobody else is doing it. I'm just saying. I'm
bring up
pointing out the facts.
Bring up some good points. I think I might have to contradict you here, though.
Of course. Vibes guy.
I don't think he's an asshole, man.
God, data driven.
Listen, you don't like to be interrupted. You're in a workplace, you're trying to have dialogue between people. You can wait your turn. You can wait for some time to come in and bring your thoughts to the table. And if you don't have thoughts on the current topic in a workplace, don't fucking bring it up. You're in a meeting. I'm going, hey, we got to work on this forecast. These are the things that we're doing. And the guy interrupts me and say, hey, you catch that game last night? Like, jackass. Let's wait until we're all going down and grabbing a coffee, and then we can talk about the game. I love talking about the game, but right now I'm in work mode. Let's get shit done. I don't want to be here past 5. We know what has to get done. I don't want to hear the bullshit about what your kid did on the weekend. I'm here
so you
to
hate
work.
children.
I'm here to work. I do hate children.
You're a loser with no friends. Go home and jerk it, dork. That's what I say to you.
Insane comment.
That's true. I want you to know, there's definitely some women who could say that to Patty, and he'd probably enjoy that.
All right.
Go home and jerk it?
All right.
Damn. Patty, you're about to get fried on this shit every single episode.
Sorry, that was one off.
I'm an easy target. I get it.
There's definitely people who are, to your point, Darrien, like that. Like, they're just like,
I'm really
oh,
like
yeah,
that.
shut up. Who are like, I need to talk for 30 minutes straight, and then this guy interrupts me. And it's like, well, you got the main character syndrome. You think, some people are dreadful.
The main character.
Some people are incredibly fucking dreadful. So, I get it. Sometimes you do have to interrupt people, because I definitely know people who are like that. That's like, oh, how can I say it? I have some family members that you see, they are talking to somebody, and immediately the family's like, okay, how do we bail them out of this situation? We need to go help this poor soul that is just trapped in that conversation. So, those people exist, and maybe they're lying, because I think in all of these stories, we're getting one perspective, right? A lot of people that are going to support their own arguments.
There's never
in the
two
story.
perspectives to a story.
It's like, dude,
Exactly.
you are not Alexander Hamilton, man. Throw away your shot. Nobody wants to hear you. You know? My thing is like, I can't fathom having this experience going to somebody else and them siding with the other person. That's what's really throwing me off here. Because, I'm like, okay, if it's objectively this guy's a prick and he's just cutting you off at work and outside of work and, being an asshole all the time, you don't go to somebody you consider a friend and they're like, wow, you're a little bit of a jerk. No. So this person must be doing something wrong. They're out there saying some shit that nobody agrees with. And, not to get personal or anything, but I have some experience with this of people who, talk. They want to get all their points out at once. So they just talk non-fucking stop. And I'm like, okay, as soon as you sniffle a little bit, I'm jumping in. And I also don't want to hear anything else you have to say. No shade
You swayed me.
to anyone.
You've swayed me. I'm in. This guy's an asshole.
Exactly, prick.
This guy's an asshole. No way you
what's
go
this
to your
guy's
friend
username?
and they don't side with you.
This is
Yeah, what's this guy's-
Dearman_crybaby.
Yeah, cry, baby.
You are a crybaby. You are the asshole. You should take a long look in the mirror and figure out what it is that is getting people to side against you, because clearly nobody cares that this man is cutting you off. Somebody would have stood up for you by now. Fix yourself.
Darren,
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
You should become a lawyer, because I think
Dude,
you're
my
right.
mom thought I was going to be a lawyer.
I think
Darren.
me and Patty were both aligned that this person wasn't the asshole, but you're right. In what situation do you bring this up to a friend and their friend goes,
That's
dude,
the
you're
key.
being
That's
an
the key
asshole?
factor.
Because, if the dude's a dickhead, clearly he's a dickhead, but clearly not. Someone's like, dude, you need to shut up.
Yeah.
So I think there's validity
This
in
person is actually the person who's doing it. They're like, oh, I'm just so sick of this guy cutting me off. And it's like, well, you talk for 45 minutes, man. The meeting's only 50 minutes long. Please let somebody else talk.
I'm imagining the girl from The Office. I forget her name now, but she was the
Kelly.
one who was like, Kelly. Yeah, someone like that.
Immediately knew.
Yes. Who, you call and they're like, you're like, oh, famously, Jim's like, oh, how are you? She talks for 10 minutes about, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I asked how you're doing.
And then
she's
she
like,
says, yeah, that is how I'm doing.
That is how I'm doing. So people like that, you gotta interrupt them. You have to. Because that's a problem. Are we ready to decide, give our final verdict here?
I think it might be the first sweep here.
Maybe
Yeah.
first sweep. Darrien, verdict.
You're the asshole, jerk. Stop talking so much.
Patrick Nestor, verdict.
Big old asshole.
Oh, well, that's a visual.
Big one.
And for me, yeah, you're the asshole. Guilty. You are to be executed tomorrow.
Hell
Please
yeah, we get
email
to
us so that we
kill.
can set up your execution as soon as possible.
Yeah, we'll give you the time,
My
date,
inner-
and location.
Yeah.
My inner YN is coming out now.
Oh,
Yes. Haha. Should I ruin this podcast for everyone before we even get going? I am, in fact, African American. So all of you,
He's lying.
He's lying.
Oh my God. exposed me.
All right, Bello. So we've got one asshole so far. What is our next story here? See if we can get maybe a split vote.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
that was
can we
the
get a
first week.
double asshole in here?
Oh,
That's what they called me in high school. I never understood why.
Double asshole? Oh, shit. Where's the second one? How did we get this name?
That's for you to guess and for me to know, boyo.
Put it down in the comments. How
For
did he
legal
get the name
reasons, that
double
was a
asshole?
joke.
where's the second one?
Where is the second asshole if you have one?
All right, next story. From, I don't know if this is a triple I or 3 1s, but, you know, I'm going to say I underscore remove underscore 9909.
Terrible username.
Horrible,
already against
horrible
this person.
username.
Whoever
Or-
you
or-
are, you're already an asshole in my mind. I'm just letting
Yeah.
you know.
It's off to a bad start.
Three underscore remove. Maybe it's like 3 as in Roman numeral 3. I
It
have
doesn't
no
matter. Have
Don't
some
disagree.
fucking gumption.
idea. Gumption. Yeah.
Stand on something. Make your username matter. The last guy was a crybaby. You know, I can respect that. He's like, I'm putting myself out there. You? What the fuck does that even mean? Send us an email. juryofyourpeers@gmail.com.
Am I the asshole for spoiling, in quotation marks, spoiling, a family trip because I'm unwilling to sleep on a blow-up mattress for 2 weeks?
Okay, this person is definitely a jerk. Regardless of whether or not he's right about this, he's an asshole. Putting spoiling in fucking quotes, yeah, I know what type of guy this is. Fuck this guy.
Fair. Get ready. This is a little bit of a novel. This person put here. Yeah. Thanks or congratulations or sorry. Not reading all this. I'm kidding. We are reading all of it. It's part of the podcast. So and to your note, Darrien. First line. Where do I even begin?
Boo. Okay, Magneto.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Boo.
Golly.
Fuck this guy.
Yeah. Boo this man.
So, my brother,
Hate him already.
sister-in-law. Huh?
Hate him already.
Okay. Sister-in-law, and 18-month-old niece live out of the country, so it's a big deal for them to finally come for a visit, and rare that we all get together. My parents and significant other live on the West Coast, and I live on the East Coast. Anyway, we're all planning on meeting for 2 weeks at my grandpa's RIP old lake house. That's part of the story. Yeah, by the way, that wasn't just me.
Damn, rip.
Damn, R.I.P. to Grandpa.
dead.
though.
Yeah,
R.I.P. to
R.I.P.
Grandpa, though.
R.I.P. my dog, bro. Hey, shout out Gramps.
My grandpa's old lake house that we grew up visiting. It's a super tiny lodge, maybe 1,000 square feet max, so surprise, there's only 2 bedrooms. Being the youngest, I have been automatically delegated to the living room. Sleeping in
sense.
there with all the cousins was fine when I was 14, but I am nearly 30 now, and that damn pull-out couch is 20 years older than me. Keep in mind that my fiance is coming and meeting the family for the first time. I think she deserves to be comfortable and have some sense of privacy in a new environment.
He's
have
going
now-
to have to pull an all-time turnaround.
I don't know. I think
I-
I'm with him on this one.
okay.
One. He's bringing a fiance?
Is 14 an oddly specific age to choose?
That must
I
have
feel
been
like
his
you-
the last time he went.
Yeah, because, like, that feels very random. But also, like, okay, you're the youngest, so you must be bullied by the family. That's just how it works. As a middle child, I stand on this heavily. Fiance, schmiance, it doesn't
Oh,
matter. You can't.
Listen, man.
Hey,
You have a fiance. Imagine going on a family vacation and having to sleep in the living room on. He's saying a pull-out couch. From the title, it sounds they had to sleep on an air mattress for 2 weeks. You're putting
Well,
your
okay, so it
fiance
sounds
through
like
that? Yeah, me.
He doesn't
I can
want
do
to
that.
sleep on the pull-out couch. He doesn't want to sleep on the pull-out couch. So it seems like there's an option not to sleep on the pull-out couch, and he's about to go for the air mattress, which there's some nice air mattresses out there. But
There
you know
are.
what you do?
Goldberg slept on an air mattress for the first month that we lived in Denver.
Hey, Goldberg is an old
An old soul.
friend of yes, but also an old friend of our buddy Patrick here. But also, you know what you do? You really want to make everybody uncomfortable. Get your own room. You hit that shit in the living room first night. They're letting you in the room.
Oh.
Loud.
They're letting you in the room after.
Loud.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Wake up the whole house. 1,000 square feet. There's no running from it. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna really
hey,
regret
claps.
saying that when you hear about the sleeping situation
Oh,
and where
shit.
the 18-month-old niece will be sleeping.
Oh, no.
She's 18 months. She doesn't know what's going on. Keep going.
Okay, terrible thing to say.
It's true. Do you remember anything from when you were 18 months old? You're a year and a half
vividly.
old.
So
Tell me a
that's an
memory.
excuse.
Tell me a
That's
memory right
That's
now.
an excuse
I was
you're gonna use.
floating in my little baby Bjorn with bubbles flying around.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. They shouldn't have brought that 18-month-old and put me in the living room if they didn't want, some shit to go down.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
dog, we're really stepping towards some dangerous territory here.
No, you're making it weird.
No, you're making it weird.
No,
you
no,
fucking
no,
freak. God
No,
damn.
I don't know the sleeping arrangement yet. You can't hold me to details I'm not aware of yet.
Fine, fair. I have now mentioned to everyone that I won't be sleeping there several times, which has been seemingly ignored and unsupported. As the youngest sibling, I am not new to getting last pick, but it pisses me off that this is extended into adulthood and being pushed onto my fiance. Making it increasingly complicated is that the nearest Airbnb, option 1, is a 25-minute drive and $2,000 for the 5 nights. And the only RV to rent within a 2-hour pickup is also close to $2,000 USD for the 5 nights. All the nearby motels are also booked up. So the fact that we may not have wanted to sleep in the living room for 2 weeks was never really considered by anyone else.
Sounds like he's kind of broke.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds
Get
like
your
he
money
needs
up,
to
not
get
your
his
funny
money
up.
We were talking about the split on the last episode of splitting the dinner. Okay, so you're complaining about the sleeping situation, and you apparently are also not willing to spend money to have a different situation. And apparently you have no cojones, and you can't ask your wife to split it with you. You want to be the provider, but you're broke? Okay. So it's sounding like everyone agreed that you were sleeping in there. You said a couple times, I'm not doing that. And everybody's like, yeah, you are. Or you're not going.
You are.
Yeah. Yes, you are. And he thought the shit was just going to magically change?
He thought that shit was sweet.
Yeah, he thought, what? You thought we weren't standing on business? You're the youngest sibling. Okay, we run this shit. You don't run shit. Okay? You got everything you wanted all of our lives. Now it's time to pay the piper. And that fiance is going to have to know her pecking order in the family. Y'all are at the bottom. Okay? Unless you're rich. In which case,
Unless you bread it, but it doesn't sound like you bread it because
Yeah.
two
You're
grand for
not.
5 nights. I mean,
yeah.
wait. Also,
not bad.
5 nights. Didn't he say 2 weeks at the beginning of the episode?
That's
Yes.
what I was thinking.
Something's not lining up.
So
This
he
guy's
was
a
already
liar.
trying to fuck up the plan. Yeah, he's already trying to fuck the plan up. Everybody has a plan. He's already like, what about 5 nights? Dude, no wonder you live on the East Coast and they live on the West Coast. They're all whimsical and nice, and you're fucking down
What
the
is
middle.
that supposed
Statistics
to mean?
guy. Statistics guy. Versus
You know,
the data-driven
notoriously
decision
East
maker?
Coast has
Yeah.
statistics, guys.
yeah, Wall Street and all that.
Vibes guys
This guy-
Coast. East Coast is
Yeah.
statistics.
Exactly. Anti-vibe, this guy.
Interesting. Well, as the youngest of my family, I haven't made my opinion known yet, but I'm leaning towards this dude's not an asshole.
Surprise, surprise. The youngest is like, oh, he deserves rights and to have
Is
his
this the
voice
first
heard.
one that Bello's going to lose?
It's
He is gonna lose.
possible. My statement here is, as the youngest, I have 2 siblings. In, similar situations, my siblings will be like, hey, do you want to switch 2 nights in? Like, you could take 2 nights on the mattress, and then we'll switch. I'll take 2 nights on the, pull out. The fact that no one's even offering is a very clear, like, oh, fuck yourself. And it's like, well, I agree. Listen, I get the youngest has to take the shit sometimes, which already is bullshit. Say what you will, Darrien. Fuck you. But
Sounds like something the youngest would say.
yeah, eat my ass. But when you're 30, you're 30 and you're gonna be like, you're gonna sleep on the outside because you're the youngest. Bruh, shut the fuck up.
It's a little projection. I'm sensing projection.
A little bit.
I'm sensing he has some 30-year-old siblings who he's not happy with.
I wouldn't say I have any 30-year-old siblings I'm not happy with. It's just, once you're at that point, you gotta understand, like, the whole oldest, youngest, there's a degree of it still, but 2 weeks on so doing the math, 50-year-old pull-out couch? Dude, that's tough. That's tough. You can't, like...
Is it 2 weeks?
It's
or is it 5 days?
5
he
days,
said 2 weeks initially. Maybe he was like, this is me speculating. This is by no means fact. Maybe he was like, oh, I'll do 5 nights at an Airbnb and then whatever I can do.
All right, let's hear the rest of the story. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Sure.
I do want to clarify. This is his fiance's first time meeting the family, right? That's what he said? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. I'm going to keep something in the locker, but keep going.
My significant other and I, having to front this additional cost, so the last thing he mentioned was the $2,000, no matter what, is hurtful enough, let alone the rest of the family not caring or even acknowledging that we just want to have a room/decent bed. The best they have done to help resolve is help us get a tent and blow up a mattress for outside.
Damn. They said best we can do, tent outside with a blow-up mattress.
Okay.
The context is beginning to change.
I have decided
best offer.
Yeah. A trade deal is being announced. I have decided that I will go by myself, so he's no longer bringing the fiance, and sleep in the living room for 4 nights, as that is the max amount of bad sleep I think I can handle. This solution apparently is, in quotes, ruining the trip for everyone and making it all about me.
True.
Am I the asshole? Wait. Edit. The toddler is also sleeping in the living room because the second bedroom has no extra space.
Wait, so the 1.5-year-old is sleeping by himself with presumably his uncle, this guy.
Next to his uncle, like in the, in like, I assume a crib of some sort or something.
This family is doing this dude dirty.
What is going on?
This family does not like this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
maybe this dude's an asshole and he's not talking about. Now, again,
you can sleep with a 1.5-year-old.
According to the edit, is sleeping in the living room because the second bedroom has no extra space. So I don't want to assume anything. I don't know if it's the room doesn't have space for his or her crib, or I don't know if it's like literally we are splitting a twin. Like, no, they cannot sleep on the bed with us. Like, literally someone's going to fall off the bed.
I don't care, man.
Well, yeah, I'm going to assume. What the
This
fuck?
family hates this guy.
Yeah.
What the hell did this guy do to this family to make them crash out on this dude like that? Because one,
and why is he engaged at 30 and his fiance has never met his family once?
I mean, that's a whole separate situation. We wouldn't even know what that is. That could be something else entirely.
I don't want to spend any
engaged.
time with this family.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, like I can't fathom a world in which this baby can't sleep in the room with the parents. And also, if you're a parent, why would you want to leave your baby outside with an uncle who's clearly not the happiest? He's gonna be tossing and turning. He's like, fuck! And then now the toddler knows the F word. Like, what's up?
I mean, that's fair. I do think that's a whole nother level, right? The second, that's a huge, I think that's a pet peeve for everybody, right? It's like parents have a kid and they're like, oh, I don't want to deal with this kid. I deserve a break. And it's like, well, you can't just throw your kid at someone else in the family and be like, this is your problem. I need a break, right? So I agree. Like, how are you just going to throw the toddler in the living? I mean, it's got to be the scenario I described. Like, there's no space for a crib, none whatsoever. And it is a twin bed. Like, literally, they barely fit the two of them on the mattress.
And the grandma, I take it, is what, alone? Like, she's just in the room by herself?
It seems grandma's not mentioned. It seems it's parents.
R.I.P. Grandpa.
Sibling. R.I.P. Grandpa.
Shout out.
Yeah. Siblings, and then
Shout out
him
Uncle Ben.
in the living room. Or in the tent outside with an air mattress.
Because, they have 2 bedrooms. I'm hearing parents, 1 bedroom, baby, living room, uncle, living room, 2nd bedroom, also a sibling. Like, this guy left out some crucial details here.
He said it's a 2-bedroom cabin. So it's like parents in one, sibling and significant other, the other, and then just living room.
But grandpa is dead.
But grandpa
Or
R.I.P. Grandpa.
his grandpa, and so his parents are there. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. So the toddler's grandparents are present. Yes.
Okay.
Fuck this guy.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I really wasn't on this guy's side, and then he kind of he convinced me a little bit. But even still,
I still
your
think fuck this
fiance's
guy.
never met the family. Yeah,
I think he did something to the family to make them treat him like this.
Yeah, they clearly have an issue with this guy.
Fair.
But guess what?
So
He's fully convinced me. I'm on this guy's side, not the asshole.
wait.
Fuck them.
Before we cast votes, I have brought in another comment that I thought could be crucial. Maybe not context, but some interesting, takes from another random Reddit user. So I actually don't have the Reddit user's name. If it's you, shout out, email us. This is their comment. This edit, so the edit is verbatim. I'm going to say the edit. The toddler is also sleeping in the living room because the 2nd bedroom has no extra space. This person comments, this edit is very important. Brother and sister-in-law have effectively arranged that the original poster and his fiance would be woken up by the child when she gets up every morning and would probably end up watching her while her parents had private time that they were denied. This was likely plotted carefully by sister-in-law and brother. If you do decide to go up for 4 days, don't become the morning nanny. Whenever the baby wakes up, you put her into her parents' room, tell them that she's awake, and then leave the cabin.
Guy's not the asshole.
Yeah,
His family did him dirty.
I'm with Patty where he clearly did something where they don't fuck with him anymore because this is practically a newborn, and they're like, oh yeah, put him in the living room. It's like, excuse me, where is he gonna sleep? Is he gonna sleep on the 50-year-old pull-out couch, and I'm on the fucking air mattress on the ground or something? And also, how small is this living room? Put the air mattress in the kitchen. I don't know, bro. Your family.
Put the air mattress in the bed or in the bedroom with the parents.
Push that fucking bed to the side and blow up the fucking couch or blow up the couch. Put the shit against the closet. You don't need a closet. You're just visiting. Yeah, I don't think they're really about. They don't want to fix this because you know what probably happened. He's the youngest. He's always gotten everything he wanted, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna have to sleep in the living room on the pull-out couch." And he was like, "Pull-out couch, dude? I'm a fucking investment banker. I'm not sleeping on the fucking pull-out couch."
Investment banker. Statistics.
I'm not sleeping on no fucking pull-out couch. Jesus,
you guys
Christ,
are the vibes guys. West Coast.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys sleep in the tent outside with your baby so he gets fucking, I don't know, extra immune system shit or something. And he was like, no, I don't wanna.
Yes.
And they're like, well, this is the only way, Todd. or
Todd.
3 remove. Yeah,
This
he
is-
strikes me as a Todd.
This is a scenario where I'm okay with losing because I'm going to disagree with you guys. Where I do agree with you, though, is surely something has had to happen, but with no context in the story, I can't say if this dude's been an asshole to the family his whole life. I have no idea. I mean, shit, how many stories do you hear about where you being yourself and your family is like, why are you being like this? And you're like, I literally am just trying to do what's best for me.
Patty,
They're
why
like,
are you
"Wow, you're
drinking
being-"
at Christmas dinner again?
Patty,
Why
why
are
don't
you-
you have a girlfriend?
Why are
Bring
you
out
drunk?
the whole ocean.
Let's go
Why-
golfing.
Why are you asleep on the floor of grandmother's kitchen? Get up, you're an embarrassment. You know, like, what if this guy's just a chill dude and they're being all pissed?
Shout out
about it?
Bella's
That's true.
mom,
I'm just a
'cause
chill
She's
guy.
created this monster. She's created this exact line of thinking from Bello.
I'm just saying we have no context. So I don't want to not take his side if I have no context, but I understand, like, surely there's something weird going on here. Because I do agree, like, you're telling me you can't be like, hey, it's your kid. Sure, I'll do, like, 2 nights or 3 nights on the mattress. But y'all got to come out here and switch and be with your fucking kid. Like, how are you going to leave me out
Yeah.
here with your kid, like, for 2 straight weeks? The fuck is that?
I'm still not
Plus,
sold
like,
that it's
is
2
the
straight
furniture
weeks.
like is the furniture like nailed down or something? Like they can't move that shit around. They can't put 2 beds in one room. Like what is going on? Like I am perplexed by
This almost feels like a Mythbusters type situation where I don't want to give it. I almost want to say like plausible, could be, could not be. I need more detail. Email us at juryofyourpeersped@gmail.com with more details
Please.
because we simply need to understand more of the
I
situation.
actually want this guy on the podcast
yeah, bring him in.
badly.
Bring him in.
Badly.
Yeah.
I agree.
not
I think
kidding. You
this
should
guy
DM him.
might be a dickhead,
Yeah, you should DM him.
and I'm curious to see the perspective of the family. I would love a comment from the family, because
True.
Yeah, this
Again-
is like a 5-year-old post. He's gonna what the fuck?
to say, hey, you can go out in a tent,
Crazy.
sleep on an air mattress
They
with your
hate
fiance.
you.
I cannot imagine my family saying, okay, we're going to do this trip. Patty, you're bringing your fiance for the first time to meet the family. You know where we're going to have you guys sleep? In a tent outside on an air mattress.
That's
Yeah,
insane
that's
work.
crazy.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to crash out.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my question is the fiance like causing a fuss about this, or did he just hear about the arrangement? He goes, "No, I got a fiance now. You got to take me serious. I'm not
And
just."
now
a
I
baby
want to know
anymore."
what her reaction was to then being basically uninvited by her husband, saying, you're not
Yeah.
going to be coming with
Yeah,
me
you can't
because
come
of the
anymore.
situation. And what her reaction is now. Is everything good with them?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Did
that's
he
good, that's
make the
good.
decision to uninvite her, or is she like, you know what? If it's a problem, I won't go.
Yeah.
And
like,
then it's like, oh, okay.
I understand I could be taking this guy's side, and then he could come onto the podcast, camera on, guy's wearing like a fedora, and he's like, "Yeah, you don't understand. My family."
Fair enough. I'm
doesn't treat me
instantly
fairly.
If
booting
he's wearing
him.
a fedora, I'm
Right?
kicking him. Yeah, he's
I'm
not
instantly
staying
booting
on
him.
this platform with a fucking fedora on. Hell no.
You're not doing this shit on this podcast.
No. We can't allow this. No,
You
no.
must have got us confused with another group of people.
Yeah, shout out to my fedora haters out there. You're on the right side of history. Fedoras
They are.
are not cool. We all had those friends in like high school who wore fedoras all the time, right?
The
that wasn't
only
just me.
people,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The only people allowed to wear fedoras and berets is fedoras if you're an older Hispanic gentleman, and that was like what
plays
you wore when
jazz.
you were 20. Yeah, something sick like that. Like, sure, like you got to be over 60. You can't be like 45.
Or your name is Guido.
no. Name's Guido Pasta.
Exactly. Guido, please
And-
send us some of your grandma's pasta. We need it.
Put it in an envelope and send it to our PO box, which we don't have.
Take a picture of it and then send it in email, and we will get into contact with you on how to give us the pasta. We'll try it live on the pod.
That's true. We'll do
There
a
we go.
snack portion.
Guido.
Shout
Looking
out to
for
my
a
boy.
Guido and an Asian, preferably
And then-
the same. Start a riot against just us in general. if we say some shit about the French. They might be like, you know what?
Can you imagine
This
us
podcast-
versus just the entire French parliament?
Nah.
Yeah,
I'd
like
win.
these guys have 5 viewers, but they were talking shit about the French. Let's set some shit on fire, bruh.
All right. Final judgment. Darrien, is this dude an asshole?
I'm thinking he's an asshole. I think Paddy is really convinced me that, like, you don't send somebody and they're brand new to the family fiance outside in a tent at a lake house. So there are fucking mosquitoes, like all sorts of crazy shit, unless, you know, there's some deep rooted shit that we're not hearing about. And this guy put spoiled in quotes, which tells me exactly what type of guy he is.
Yeah, that's fair.
The guy that you put outside in the tent. So yeah, you're the asshole.
Patty.
Double asshole sweep.
Oh, Patty, verdict.
Double asshole sweep. This guy's a dick. Like
Hell yeah.
I don't know what to say. Like he clearly did some shit. Like he lit his siblings' clothes on fire right before prom or some shit. Like he never got reprimanded by his parents. So now his siblings hold like a deep-seated hatred for this guy. Because you don't do this shit without a little bit of anger behind it. Because,
Yeah.
like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, for my sibling, I would be excited to, like, meet their significant other that they're getting married to. Like, I would be excited to kind of welcome him into the family, like, get to know them. I wouldn't send them out into a tent the first time that I met them and be like, oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
you can just, like, take care of my baby whenever they wake up. So,
Because that's
yeah,
like
no,
your
asshole.
legacy to them.
Yeah,
that's
asshole.
your legacy to them forever. Yeah, no.
I'm also going to say, write it down. First sweater we got to come out with just says double asshole sweep.
Double asshole sweep.
I love it. And then we have Guido and his pasta on the front.
There we
Oh,
go.
Oh, yeah.
Asian.
It's just a photo of pasta, like a JPEG. I mean, like a really shitty,
Really shitty
like,
t-shirt.
just hard cut black t-shirt, pasta on the back. It says double asshole sweep.
Guido
understand.
sponsored.
You have to understand. I will willingly accept my first loss here and say this dude is
Yeah.
not the asshole. Not the asshole.
Yeah.
Again, without
Fight the
context.
power.
If I don't have context, I'm gonna say this dude probably not an asshole. Maybe he is, but that's stuff that's not included in the story. If you just give me the story, my God, these people hate you, and it doesn't seem to make sense as to why. For the first time, gonna ring the gavel against myself. Guilty, asshole.
There we
To
go.
be
Everybody's
executed
3-1.
immediately. Are we all 3
Yeah,
and 1?
I
All
will
3 and
say,
1.
yeah, because I lost the first on the first episode. I will say both of these stories, we had to use our context clues to get to the asshole part of it. Because it's like, at first you're like, oh, yeah, this guy might have a point. But then
You
you
gotta
really start
search your
thinking
way
about
to
it,
the
you're like,
asshole.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
you're like, oh, yeah, you got to find it, you know.
the first one though was like that person mentioned.
Switch to the Badissi,
Oh,
you know.
okay. Smell like Badissi.
Unfortunately, a bar.
A bar. In the first story, at least, the person mentions like, "Oh, I told a friend, and the friend said you're an asshole." So it's like context clues, but they did say that, and it kind of led us into some context clues. Here, like, again, I don't have a context clue as to why they're being assholes. It just seems like they are. If he said, yeah, oh my God, talk about a disruptor.
Yeah, talk about an
Damn.
asshole. That guy
Yeah.
riding
Dirt bikes.
the loudest dirt bike
Asshole.
across my apartment.
That guy's an
Kill
asshole. Yeah,
yourself
Jesus
immediately.
Christ. Who rides dirt bikes on the city streets? Criminals, thugs. That's who.
People in this city.
Yeah, that's fair. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching Jury of Your Peers this week. Again, we'll be back next week.
Whoa.
Cut.
I know you
said-
want to skip over my Patty's parlay of the week.
the
Yeah, we're
face you
trying to
just made.
avoid the legal trouble
Yeah,
of
I just-
you telling all these people to put their tuition down and getting it lost. That's what
Understand something.
For our audio listeners, I was in the middle and I had to yell cut because all I see is Patrick on the bottom right with a face that can only be described as a face of longing. A face of pure agony.
look
and
lonely.
anguish.
I can fix that.
I can fix that.
Understand something. This week, I've got a retire your parents parlay.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
3 legs, NBA. You got the Knicks over the Hawks, the Pistons over the Grizzlies, and the Bucks over the Heat. 3 legs plus 620, $20 wins you $124.08.
What was that second leg?
Pistons over Grizzlies.
All right, yeah, we're keeping a running tab.
Yeah.
So-
And listen, I'm going to make everyone that listens to this millionaires. It's simple.
Okay.
You follow my clear algorithm of vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to start talking about the model that doesn't exist. The model predicts, and it's
The
just
model
your
predicts
brain.
these 3 winners, and the
My
model
patented
is
model.
right 88.8% of the time.
Ooh,
Oh
888,
wow,
good
this
trio.
Vegas is gonna come get you, dude.
Listen, they're already knocking on my door. I had to change the locks.
Paddy, who is your pick to win the Masters this year?
Pick to win the Masters this year, he goes by Jordan Spieth. He returns to the winner's circle in Augusta for his third Masters. And I personally guarantee Scottie Scheffler beats Brooks Koepka head-to-head.
Oh, I wonder what that's about.
Personally, what do you want to
Personally.
put up against that ex collateral?
I'll give one viewer both of my cats.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good deal.
that is a good deal.
One is
a
fat,
good-
one is skinny. They're brothers. They
Yeah, but
can't
what
be
about the
separated.
cats?
So you got to take both. One's a big back, one's skinny.
You gotta
for
have
the
one
record-
skinny friend and one thick friend. You know?
Okay. For the record, my pick.
You
for the
say big
Masters
back, I
is-
say thick.
You know what? Story number 1. I keep getting interrupted.
You
just
are
gonna
getting
keep
interrupted quite a
talking.
bit. You are getting
Yeah, you gotta
interrupted quite a bit.
scream over the top
Bello,
of
you know
us.
what? I'm going to give you a segue here. Who's your pick for the Masters?
There you go.
Ludwig Ober.
All right,
boys.
that's
Okay,
your
see,
pick.
He cut us off for that. He made a big show to pick who? Is this guy Russian or something?
He's Swedish, I think.
Swedish.
So
And
Russian.
If he's
What?
right, okay. Well, I'm just gonna.
be right.
Wait.
He's Swedish. Russia. That's what he
Clearly
Okay, we're getting
Russia.
canceled by the Swedes after this.
Swedish Parliament.
Dude, we have to write
Swedish
down
Parliament.
every.
Hear my.
yeah.
You're gonna regret interrupting me. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna
true.
say. Get your picks in. If you are a legal state for sports gambling, lock it in.
Yes. Legal
Wow.
state. Only legal
We are
states.
so cognizant of the laws in the United States of America. This is, guys. I think we made it.
If it's
did
not
it.
legal, go drive to a state where it is legal and then lose all your money. Pro tip.
Okay.
I will be doing that.
Don't listen to him. No.
I will be doing that.
Thanks everybody for watching. This has been Jury of Your Peers. We'll be back next week with more stories, possibly some old bangers from Am I the Asshole, some famous poop knife, sea bat. If that means anything to you, tune in next week. See y'all later.
I'm